Alright, so in this video I'm gonna animate this cheerleader character walking. So we're creating another walking animation. Another one. Anyways. I've already created videos of me animating characters walking. Figured, why not make another one? If you have any suggestions for videos, feel free to leave them in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna create another frame, and I guess I'll just duplicate this one. I could redraw the whole frame, but save some time, just kind of duplicate it and then kind of build off it, you know, shift things around, redraw portions of it, and that way it'll just, you know, help speed things up. And the character is pretty simple, I mean pretty small, so probably better off just copying the frame and shifting pixels around. Okay, so yeah, at the moment it's just a standing frame, and what we need to do is just kind of figure out a starting point for the walk animation. So we gotta visualize one moment in time of walking, what the pose would look like, and basically make this frame look like that, and then we'll build off that frame, kind of progress through the walk cycle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's figure out the position of the arms. Okay, already, you know, this arm over here is, you know, forged kind of facing more towards us rather than to the side, so it might be best to just keep this pose for the arms, kind of consider arms kind of fully extended. We could kind of move this one out a bit. What we're doing, we're just looking for, you know, a pose that looks like it's walking. That's about it, right? And so yeah, got that arm kind of forward, this other arm's kind of back. Maybe we can like lift this one up a bit, kind of as if it's extending back a little bit. Yep. Oops. Okay, so we could always change it if it doesn't look alright. And so if that arm's forward, then this other leg should be forward, right? I guess I'll just go with it, and if it looks bad, I'll change it, rather than sit here and think about it. So we have this leg coming forward, and the foot. I don't want to keep it just rough a little bit, so that, you know, we get the general shape and pose correct before we start refining things. See, like, I'm already having to like redraw all this, even though I copied the frame. So yeah, we have this foot back here. Legs kind of extended. Kind of heel down. Yeah. This part might be up a little bit, like that. Yeah, the shading is going to change to show that, you know, the forms shifting around. Okay, the leg probably be more hidden over there. Okay, so okay, yeah, let's go with it. Let's create another frame. In this frame, copy the standing frame, just so that I can start over with the new frame. Okay, so legs fully extended. Maybe I should make the foot down, actually, like completely down. Oops. Yeah, this looks alright. Is that good? Okay, so it's like that. Actually, I'm gonna push the leg forward. Yeah. And this leg, kind of see that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay, now, actually, keep having to change things because I notice things that are there that need to be adjusted. Does that look alright? I guess what I have to do. Okay, so now this frame, okay, she's stepped forward all the way. Now that leg's gonna start going back. The arms will start, you know, rotating a little bit. Don't want to do it. You don't want to shift things too much because, you know, things are gonna be gradual. Got a gradual change. Yeah. So that leg's there. Now it's going to kind of pull back a little to show that she's kind of gonna put more weight onto it. So it's gonna be pretty straight, I guess. And this leg is going to probably be more hidden. Might have like a knee there. See? Okay, and probably down there, and then something like that, maybe. This will be kind of like that. Maybe move that down a little bit. And then, so, okay, so like she's, I wonder if it'll look better if I shift this to the side like that. No, it doesn't. Because, yeah, whatever. guess. Oh, I'm gonna move this arm forward. Yeah. Just like that. I'm going to shift this to the side a little bit, just to show, kind of imply that it's bending more at the elbow. Not too much though, but just enough to kind of show it's bending. And what else? So I'll move on to the next frame. I'll just duplicate the frame we were working on because it'll be similar. Move this foot back. The knee's gonna come forward. Foot. You'll see some of the foot there. Some of the leg. Something like that. Okay, so it's like that. And I want to keep some of the details so it'll help kind of make us understand what's going on a little bit better, and it'll help us figure out where things need to go. That, for instance, needs to go up because the knee's coming forward. Go down a little bit there. Some shading needs to change, like that. Legs going back, so this kind of push out a little bit. Maybe like that. Legs going forward, so this part kind of fill out a bit. Yeah, not too much, because we want to keep it looking the same proportions. Okay, so it goes out like that. Leg is maybe catching more light. So might be catching less light. Okay, let me see how I did the other one. Oh, that's just a standing frame. Okay, so I'll just do. Let me quickly look at what I did for the alien. So we had this frame. Then we had this. So we have 6 frames and it's walking like that. Mind you, that alien is facing more to the left. This one, it's not facing to the left as much, but we can change that if it matters. But I'll try to just make it seem as though it's facing more to that side. And to do that, we just gotta make the body rotate more, because we already have it like rotating towards us. So now, okay, this part is going to become, you probably won't even see much of it. That. Okay, and I probably want to make the arm bend forward like that. Alright. Yeah. I guess that looks alright. Maybe. Does that look alright? Does that look okay? I guess it looks okay. Yep. I guess it looks alright. Okay, so it's like she's rotating her body as she, you know, shifts her weight to the other leg or something like that, right? It's hard to think what to say about this. Trying not to repeat myself, but the process here, you gotta repeat things a lot when you're pixeling or drawing. A lot of times you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again, but just in different ways, different directions, different angles. I guess that's the same thing, angle and direction. See, now I'm going to start talking about weird stuff. Angles. Are angles the same as directions? Angles involve relativity to another side of something, right? Because you need like two lines for make an angle, and even if it's like on a graph, you have the x and y coordinates. You're like referencing another side to something to get the angle of the line, if there's a line there. But the directions generally requires only one side. But you need a relativity to the starting point compared to where it's being directed. Anyways, what am I talking about? So the frame here, okay, she's rotating her body. I think her head needs to like shift forward a bit, just because it like seems slightly off. See? Because, yeah, you could see that. I don't have to explain that. You could see what that did. It made it look like her head was on her body more precisely. Anyways, so, okay, so she's shifting legs. Her arms are swinging. I guess that does that for that frame. Let's move on to the next frame. Okay, so I guess I'll just copy this frame and work off of it. Her legs aren't fully extended yet, so that means this frame, her legs should be fully extended. We've already done 3 frames, so we have to start doing the other 3, because we're just going to do 6 frames. And since her legs will be fully extended, we have to rotate her arms, her torso, in the same direction, continuing the motion. So her arm will be forward, and this will be kind of as far as her arm will rotate for the walk animation. This leg will go back like that. I guess that's further enough. And this leg will come forward and be on the ground. Should be back like that. Kind of looking like, you know, she like kicks out her leg, kicks it out, and meets the floor with it. Okay, knee kind of is, you know, gets put back in place. Her arm and back will be fully hidden. Okay, what else? I want to keep the general shape. Of the dress, just to kind of make sure it doesn't get too distorted. Okay. Guess that's alright. I guess that looks alright. If it doesn't look too good, we could always change some things about it. Right now, we just kind of, you know, get in the general poses and positions of everything. Okay, that will probably be. So yeah. Let's keep that like that for now. Foot kind of looks a bit. Surely this foot might look better like that. Kind of like it's rotating off her the sole of her foot. Yeah. So there now. Okay, so this frame is basically this frame in reverse. And this frame transitions to this frame where the leg is straight and the knee is kind of bent on the other leg. The arms are going back. So basically we gotta do the same thing for this one. I will copy this top portion of her body. paste it there. Just so that her arms look like they're starting to turn. And I will take this frame, copy her lower body, paste it there. Okay, now, okay, which leg needs to be straight? This leg needs to be straight. Maybe there. Okay. This part could, I don't know, go down like that maybe. This leg needs to be bent. Foot is up. Just in the general shape, roughing it in. That can be forward slightly. This could be straight. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Okay, yep. This part could be like that. Or should it be like that? Looks alright. Okay, so now just swing her legs forward more. Okay, I'll copy this frame. How do I do it? Copy there. Okay, her leg is kind of swinging forward more. Yeah. Make sure that her knee kind of looks like it's sticking out. You gotta shade it so like the highlight's towards the top. Makes it stand out more. Okay, his foot's kind of in shadow. This thing is bent there, that's good. Shows that knees kind of come forward. And okay, so our back leg is going to be hidden mostly. Gotta move that over just because it looks like she's rotating her hips. Okay, something looks off with her legs. I think that's a little too low or something. Let's try that. Just gotta try things, see what works. Okay. I guess that's alright. Okay, now, oh, I guess that's all the frames. See how it looks. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Oops, there's something. See how that one looks. Okay, the head bounces a little bit. The shoulders as well. Just want to add the bounce. It'll help things look more more something or other, I don't know. More dynamic, I guess. Okay, so oh. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Maybe I'm just gonna try something, see if it looks better. I don't know if I like the head like so far back. It like makes it look like she's like off balance or something. I think that's better. Like she's like, you know, focusing, not like going like that, because it kind of makes it look like she's, I don't know what. I like that better. Even though the other one had a bit more motion to it, I think this looks better. Although I could just do the whole thing, shift everything over. Let's see how that looks. So which frame was I on? Okay, this one. Like that. I think this one as well. And then side. I mean, I could make it so that her head rotates slightly, like that. The other characters don't really do that, though. Let's try it. Let's just try and do something really quick, just so that we can see if it works or not. Probably will work. Just kind of make it look like her head is rotating or something, right? And basically what I'm doing is just kind of making some details look as if they've become more hidden behind other things, and other things kind of shifting forward like they are being rotated. Guess that looks alright. Yeah, I'll try that, I guess. Could probably get rid of, maybe just do that. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, I like that. Okay. Is that right? That, I didn't rotate the face, did I? I mean, I kept the face in the same spot. Is that right? Confusing. Seems too far forward there. Let's try moving it back a little bit. Like that. See how that looks. Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to do it. There you have it. A walking animation. Oh wait, I forgot to do the feet. How's the feet? How do the feet go? The feet goes... feet are like that. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Why is that like that? Okay. That's a little weird. It's supposed to be like that. Right? Okay, and then... oops. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. Okay, now it's done. Yeah. Okay. So there you have it, walking animation. So that's it. Until next time.